Haftom Abadi has stopped visiting Ayder hospital, the only hospital in Tigrai with dialysis service, as regularly as he should. Haftom came up with a decision after the hospital announced it cannot offer him the service he had been taking for over 3 years. However, Haftom rarely stops by the dialysis unit in Ayder to ask whether the dialysis supplies have arrived at the gates of the hospital.
I came here to ask if the medications have entered. I was told they didn't. They say the supplies have reached Addis Ababa, but not here. I come here to the hospital every time I hear the sound of an airplane flying across the sky. We're being tormented. Time is always against dialysis patients. We still hope the medications will arrive, and our only prayer is that we do not die before it makes it here.
Haftom, who is an ACT expert by profession, looks back to his much better life just before the imposition of the siege, despite his chronic illness and his disability to move.
I had a good life. Even if I was going to Addis for training or something, I would just go and get my dialysis service there. Whenever I was in Maqala, I came here. But since the beginning of the siege on Tigray, I can't dare call my life living. I also can't figure out how I am going to survive.
Tigray Dialysis Patients Association is an association established to ease the socio-economic challenge of dialysis patients and to create awareness of nephrology all across the region. Haftom now chairs this association as his predecessors have died from lack of dialysis treatment. He says almost all members of the association, him included, are waiting for the day they die.
Our association was founded in 2013 Ethiopian calendar to help dialysis patients economically and in other social aspects, especially members. The association is not serving the goals it was established to serve. It cannot even save the lives of its leader. We have replaced 3 chairpersons after their deaths to lack of dialysis service.
Ayder Hospital Nephrology Unit said earlier this month that over 100 with acute renal failure and chronic kidney diseases have died due to the lack of dialysis service. Sister Lemlem Gorslase, head of nurses in the unit, says the unit is trying to save lives using single-use dialyzers 6 to 8 times. However, she says that it is difficult to save those who suffer from multiple chronic illnesses such as Haftom.
There are also some other diseases Haftom suffers from. In addition, he barely has money for transportation and other services he needs. He has difficulty moving around. We sometimes try to reuse the dialyzers, but it brings infections. The patients cannot resist the pain.
Haftom and his medic have also stated their reservations with regard to the international community. They both say they have not seen any improvement despite repeated call for desperately needed medical supplies.
We always call for help. Is it for lack of ability or willingness? I don't know. I call on again the government of Tigray, the federal government and the international community to give us, the dialysis patients, the attention we so deserve.
We spoke of this so many times. We will still keep asking for the medications. We have no choice but to beg. I call on the international community to put pressure on the entry of dialysis medications into Tigray.
3 weeks into the peace agreement, 3 humanitarian flights to the capital, the desperately needed dialysis medications are yet to reach the hospital.